I would say that there have been quite a few regulatory changes in the overall mineral landscape since 2015, and I would say those are some very positive changes that have been brought in, which is helping to bring in private sector investment into major minerals in particular, be it coal, be it iron ore, bauxite and others, and bringing in investments in the downstream as well. One specific thing that maybe we are yet to see significant traction, even though people have been talking about it, is there is an opportunity to relook at the taxes and royalties that mining companies are paying today as against some of the global benchmarks. Because if you add up royalties, if you add up contribution to the District Mineral Fund and NMET, National Mineral Exploration Trust, plus on top of that you're paying GST, you're paying income tax all put together. It's a significant burden, and keeping in mind if we want to make our steel and power and aluminium and other metals to be cost effective and competitive in the marketplace, keeping in mind the CBAM and the US tariff and other barriers that are coming our way, I think there is a need to really look at opportunities to optimize or calibrate this tax structure so that the delivered cost of these minerals to the end use plants are optimized. I think KPMG is very passionate about the ESG agenda for its clients. And when I look at my clients in the mining and metals domain, we work across multiple facets of ESG, all three elements: environmental, social, and governance elements. So what we typically start with is we build a ESG strategy. Okay, that's the way we would like to run a ESG transformation, if I may call that, for a particular company, so that there is a roadmap in place, and the company also knows that what are the low hanging fruits, what are the things that they need to achieve. Coming, say for an example, one of the things that has happened for Indian mining is in line with the Sustainable Development Goals. There is SDF, Sustainable Development Framework, that has been introduced, which is basis which the mines are actually rated on a 5-star rating scale, with 5 being the highest. So every mining company for each of its mine is aspiring to achieve to that level of rating. It helps them to really create their brand in terms of overall quote unquote sustainable company from all three elements perspective, because the SDF framework is actually done in that particular manner, which is measured. So strategy is one, but then of course we also work on the assurance side in terms of helping clients to do their sustainability reporting basis the latest standard, and we also work with them in terms of CSR as an element on the social side to develop the CSR strategy, which should get dovetailed into the overall ESG strategy, so that element is also kind of addressed. Then on the governance side, not just by SEBI 49 regulations, the needs of that, but also as a good governance company, because at the end of the day, people are, those companies are getting measured as per DGSI or other S&P Global kind of scoring, and every company, not just from shareholders' point of view, stakeholders' point of view, are getting measured on those scores. So we are helping the companies to get to a higher brand or the quartile in the group of companies that they are getting evaluated on those specific DGSI or S&P Global kind of scoring. Talking about investments in mining, I think one of the key areas where I see significant opportunity is creation of evacuation infrastructure, because many of the mines, especially the large mines, are not having the right kind of railway network connectivity or the pipeline that need to be created, slurry pipeline or even belt conveyor. So wherever feasible, I think there is a enhanced focus to invest behind these technologies, both from government as well as from the private sector side in individual capacities to build that evacuation infra. The second element that I've been observing, that mining companies want to be known as green mines. So there is an enormous focus to build capacities, or bringing in renewable energy capacity if they can build or procure from. So I see a significant opportunity even to collaborate with some of the renewable energy producers with mining companies jointly if the mining companies are not doing it themselves. So opportunity is there. The third opportunity that I see in terms of technology adoption, especially digital technology, in terms of AI, ML, IoT, sensors, etc. So opportunities in multiple tech companies, startups to work jointly with the mining companies in this particular space. These three in particular. Talking about M&A trends, I see three specific things. One is I see a little bit of a consolidation. Okay, so people are trying to see, especially the large companies, that they would like to focus on their core. Okay, and in order to use the economy of scale in terms of efficiency and the overall cost to deliver to their clients, there is a focus on consolidation. Second, I'm also seeing a trend of strategic acquisitions wherever possible, especially the marginal cost secondary sector players who are finding it difficult because of XYZ reasons, including high taxation that I spoke about, might be taken over and being evaluated by the larger players in terms of their acquisitions capabilities. Some acquisitions are also happening in the metal space. Associated, some mines are coming up in a way as part of the package, be it iron ore or coal mines. That is another trend that I've been observing. In terms of opportunities, I see significant opportunity, number one, in investing in infrastructure creation. I see significant opportunity in terms of the technology players, ecosystem players. I see significant opportunity even for MDO, MO mining contractors to build their capability, especially in digital capabilities, so that they can work very efficiently and effectively with the miners to bring in the best of technologies by benchmarking against the best domestically or maybe by foreign benchmarking. That is another significant opportunity. And of course, renewable energy players can see a significant potential to work closely with mining companies. That's the trend that I would say I have been observing. I think Indian mining companies can leverage overall digital different tools, specifically AI, significantly to boost their efficiency and productivity. I see opportunities across the value chain, right from mineral exploration, in fact, prospecting, exploration into mining operations throughout the value chain. Just to give you a couple of examples, I see AI models can be used very efficiently for exploration, so that data based on whatever prospecting data or initial level of exploration data can be used, made to best use through the use of AI models, so that decisions can be taken whether further investments need to be made in that particular model in order to, in that particular mineral asset. And significant costs are involved in exploration, as you all know, in order to convert mineral assets from G4 to G1 or at least to G2 level before those are put up on the auctions table for distribution through the auction process. So I think significant savings can be there if we use that effectively in mineral exploration. The other example that I see in terms of, let's say, equipment downtime, especially for heavy earth moving machinery, HEMM, if we use the real-time data in terms of their operating various parameters, decisions can be made almost on a real-time basis that which equipment to be run and which equipment to be sent to which part of inside that mine. The things are already happening. I think that can be made to best use. And the third element could be in terms of energy management, because energy is a significant cost in the overall cost of mining in terms of fuel or electric or whatever means that it is getting consumed. So if we are taking advantage of AI in terms of seeing the consumption patterns of various vehicles operating inside the mine, decisions can be made before we are actually over consuming in terms of fuel or energy for each and every equipment, and thus optimization can be achieved therein. These are a few examples. It has been brilliant. This is the first time, I guess, from the mining and metal side. Of course, as KPMG, we are collaborating with ETInfra. I think, and it was pretty quick with Salonian team over the last 25 days that we have done this. And I think it can be the first step in terms of this brilliant collaboration that we are going to have over the years. I'm very hopeful to carry this forward as part of KPMG in India.